Congressman. So this was your first live sit-in as a sitting congressman for a presidential address to Congress. What'd you think?
It was an inspiring speech. I give the president a great deal of credit. This evening, he laid out a vision to unify and move our country forward in a way that I haven't heard an American president do in my adult lifetime. Largely, the response among my colleagues and my friends who also shared in the experience was a very positive one. I appreciate the important speech that the president gave tonight, not just to the Congress, but to the American people about what it will take to move this country forward.
What was kind of the biggest takeaway for you? He talked about a lot of things tonight, a lot of stuff he wants to accomplish. What was kind of the one big thing that jumped out at you that you'd like to get to work on right away?
Once again, this president is acutely aware of the national security threats that we face. The decimation of our American military over the past 8 years has weakened our ability to portray strength around the world and combat the enemies that we face. This is a president who is focused on rebuilding our military. He laid out a vision tonight to begin the process of rebuilding and repairing our military so that we can once again project a strong posture around the world to combat the enemies that we face. So first and foremost, I give him great credit for recognizing the threats that we face to our military, the weaknesses of our military. He also focused on supporting our large veteran population. He addressed the issues that we face with illegal immigration and securing our borders. He laid out a vision to fix this economy and start to grow the economy again to protect the American dream for future generations. Overall, I thought this president presented a vision to move the country forward in a very strong way, and I was very honored to be in the chamber tonight to be a part of his address.
I know you haven't seen the specific proposal yet for the budget, but you're certainly then in favor of more than $50 billion extra in spending for the military.
It's a good first start. It still doesn't, even though that's a significant increase from the Obama administration, it still doesn't get us back to where we need to be to fully rebuild the military from 2010 levels on to restore the military. But this is a president who's laid out a vision to begin the process to rebuild the military. I give him high marks for doing that.
You mentioned about veteran care and taking care of our veterans, something I know that's obviously incredibly important to you. Are you concerned at all about the hiring freeze for some federal workers and how that might impact the VA?
The issues that our veterans face today is so significant and so much endemic of the bureaucratic mess that is the VA, and that's what we have to fix. This isn't about spending more money. It's not about hiring more employees. It's about getting veterans out of a bureaucratic system that doesn't work for far too many veterans. So it's my belief that we do that by providing more choices for our large veteran population to choose the healthcare providers that work best to meet the needs of our veterans. And that starts with expanding choices for veterans, whether it's the choice of using the VA system and the resources that it provides, or choices in the private market. I believe this is a president who also recognizes exactly that, and that's I think we heard a little bit of that tonight. I look forward to hearing more from our president and his administration in the months to come and how we can fix that problem.
Healthcare, obviously, the other big item on the president's agenda, and it's obviously been talked about in this country for decades, but obviously with the passing of Obamacare several years ago, he kind of laid out 4 or 5 kind of principal efforts he wants Congress to work with him